What up, everybody? Everybody, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the What's Up, Everybody podcast here with my co-host, Sweet Tea.
How we doing out there?
You gotta work on your, what do they call it, vibrato?
I don't know, dude.
You're not a singer?
I'm not a scientist.
Gotta get with it. Gotta get with it, man.
I know. Stay hydrated, right? We're back with another episode, second episode of the year.
Yeah, bro. Number twosie.
Yeah.
McNewsy.
Second episode of 2022.
It's so weird. I was writing the
22.
date the other day, and I was like, wow. I put 221, you know? And I was like, wow, it's weird.
2021?
Yeah, but, 221.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Shuffle.
It's weird
I know,
saying
dude.
2022, because I
9
remember
days
it was weird going to 2000. Remember the Y2K?
Nuts, dude.
Stockpiling.
Comment down below if you guys had any Y2K experiences, but I know one thing of the Thompson household, we was stockpiling.
Yeah, peanut butter, canned goods, gasoline.
We was out there every day. We had a whole garage full of canned goods, bro. It was
not just
nuts.
that, but we had like gas tank, a big, huge, like, I don't know, 4,000 gallon gas tank buried in the backyard.
I don't know if it was 4,000 gallons, but
the things explode. Boom! It's probably still under there.
no, I think it came out with like floods and stuff. I don't remember.
Did it? I don't know.
I don't know. But we was stockpiling, man.
Heck yeah, it was.
Y2K.
It was cool. It was. I mean, it was cool to. I've always loved watching. What are those guys?
Doomsday preppers.
Doomsday preppers. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. And at that time, it was cool, exciting, because you were like legit thinking that stuff was going to shut down. My dad was anyway. Shout out Pops. He's prepared for everything.
He's the conspirist.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Good
Conspiracy
stuff.
theorist in the squad.
Yeah, I remember having to go get gasoline and go out there and put it.
Do you remember that one gas drop? It was like literally like 72 cents a gallon.
Dude, I remember that. It was like a gas war between two gas stations in Simpsonville, and it dropped to like 70 cents. Everybody was there.
Dude,
I remember
everybody.
leaving karate class. I was teaching karate class. Mom's like, get over here. And I ran over to my mom. She's like, go get gas now in all of our vehicles. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I remember having to do that.
I remember that one time when that decimal place was off on yours, so you got like 20 gallons for like $2.
It was like an error on their part.
Yeah.
The gasoline. I'm pretty sure we all got gasoline. I called you guys.
Yeah, we're like, hey guys, quick! I got the decimal place in the wrong spot.
Yeah, ended up getting
nuts.
cheap gas. We need that now. I need to run into that now, because this obviously is different in South Carolina than other places, but it's $3 here, man. $3 a gallon. That's
$3
high
a
for us.
galley.
That is high.
I
What
know.
are they talking about?
I know. I was talking to Colleen about it. I remember back in the day, around that time, I think it was around 2008 when the stock market crashed last time. Diesel was less expensive, was cheaper than regular gasoline.
Yeah.
So Dad got those big dualies. Remember, he got the diesel trucks.
Remember that.
And then very
Turbo
shortly after that, diesel,
Went up. Dad got rid of it.
gas dropped, got real cheap, so we got rid of it. But it's back to where it's cheaper than gasoline now.
Yeah. I mean, my buddy Philip, we drove to, obviously we had the thing in Fort Gordon in Augusta, Georgia. We drove all the way out there with an extra 1,300 pounds in the back, because he had that really cool camper hooked up to his truck, turbo diesel. And we went there and back and didn't even.
Well, you can get gas tank modifications. We were talking to that one guy who said he can get like 1,100 miles on a tank in his truck, because you can modify your gas tank. You can get upgrades and give it a bigger tank.
That's what Philip did, but it was like didn't even budge.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Nuts.
Got to get a turbo diesel.
That's what I'm thinking about, man.
I was thinking about getting like
nice.
that, or getting like a ruckus, one of those little moped things you can like modify.
That's a vast difference right there, man.
Hey, you save gas. Get
You'll
40
be
miles
freezing.
a gallon.
Yeah, you'll be freezing.
It's all right. Just pee on me. That sounded weird.
Because of the movie, guys.
The movie guys, come on.
Come on,
Dumb
we
Dumber.
don't,
They were going through the
guys.
Rockies. He's like, it's so cold. I got to pee. He's like, just let it go. And they stuck to each other when they got up.
You've had 2 pair of gloves this whole time. Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
Love that movie.
So
Love it.
good.
Love
Just
it.
the first one, though, not the second one.
Yeah, second one's stupid.
I know.
Tried
So speaking
way
of
too hard.
Philip,
Yeah.
You had the old competition this weekend.
Sure did.
First precision shooting competition for WB over here.
It was an experience. I tell you that. It was different. I'm still sore. This is, right after, obviously, doing all the hiking and stuff. But my calves were sore.
Rucking.
You're
the one that told me you can't call it hiking, and all you do is call it hiking.
I'm sorry. Rucking. I've been rucking. Anyway, with 55-pound pack, all of our goods in the book bag, tent, food.
Not
everything.
book bag, it's a pack.
Whatever.
No, not whatever. This is legit. I'm going to start competing, bro. You better use the right verbiage.
Sorry, I got to have the old
understand me?
lingo.
Yeah.
The sniper rucking lingo. I said hiking again.
Not sniper, precision shooter.
But it was fun. I mean, in my head, I was thinking it was going to be one thing. Yeah, we're going to go out there and just shoot some targets, And it turned out, being another. Like, it's not just about just trying to hit these targets. You're thinking on the go. They throw up obstacles in your way, and you got to get around, and you got to think past them. It was difficult. It was fun though at the same time. It was definitely fun and kind of sparked a new interest in me for sure.
Me too. I'm like, dude, man, I want to get into this. This seems really cool. I've always been into I think that I'm into outdoorsy stuff just because I love watching that stuff on YouTube, and I'm always like, man, I would like to be able to brew up a coffee with a jet burner and just some old school steel cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when it comes down to actually doing it, I'm going to be like, nah, son, I'm just going to go in here and brew it on my Ninja real quick. But it's always satisfying. It's cool. It kind of brings out
the man in you.
The man,
cool. The caveman in you.
The survivalist man out there.
It's a primal thing.
So I was like, man, this is really cool. Plus, you get a lot of cool gear, meet a lot of cool people. And
I thought it was cool too. That was the main part. Meeting other guys that have done this over and over and over for years, and a lot of these guys are straight professionals. Like that's all they do, is ruck, and they're high level when it comes to marksman. Shooting pistol. These guys are on point, and the different guns that they have, especially in the sniper part, like. You had some really long ones. You had some, some shorter rifles. You had different rifles between the primary and secondary shooters. It's like I didn't need what Philip needed because I wasn't shooting all the way out to 1,100 yards, 1,200 yards. But it was very interesting for sure.
What was one thing that caught you off guard, and one thing that you were was there anything that you were like really not expecting that happened?
Yeah, how hard it was and how I was hurting just through the short amount of rucking I did. My hips were on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, we ran a lot of the ways. Like we went in sprints. We knew we were going to win some of the marksman competition part of it because, I'm not a professional. I've just done what I've done with you guys and
literally just in the backyard.
Yeah, in the backyard, you're shooting, not really hitting targets. You're shooting out into the river.
Yeah.
And the little work I did with Philip leading up to it.
Emphasis on the little work.
It was the little work.
Yeah,
very compared to a lot of these guys. I mean, we were talking to one of the guys out there. He spent $19,000 or something like that, and they how many they round 55,000 rounds of 5.56.
I don't know.
They bought a pallet of 5.56 ammo. They spent like 20 grand on it.
Nuts.
Like, what? That's all they do.
Yeah.
For
me, it was like I was thinking it was going to be like mainly military, like former veterans or people who are, on break.
They were split up into different teams. So we were team 6. Like team 1 and 2 were the high level military guys that we had passed.
But were you competing against them?
I don't know. I was not.
So y'all were like on your own average squad?
Yeah. I mean, they were all competing together as one thing, but
no. I'm talking about because it's everybody versus everybody in that competition. Yeah. So you were competing against them?
I guess maybe.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
I guess.
So my thing is like,
I didn't see it that way. I just thought I was competing against the guys in my group. I didn't see really. I wasn't thinking.
I'm pretty sure it's
200
like
people that were there.
Yeah.
And another thing that was crazy is our first ruck was 3.8 miles, I think. And there were 13 teams that got disqualified from that. They didn't make it.
Yeah, from the first
ruck.
So if you don't make it to your spot within a certain allotted time frame, then you're out of the competition. But yeah, that surprised me. I thought there was going to be a lot more military guys though.
Yeah.
But really, there's a lot of people who never served or were never in the military, who their whole goal is just to be really good shooters, precision shooters, and they treat these competitions like basketball players treat basketball games. Like they're training for it.
Yeah.
It's like their season. It's like
that
their
Nerf dude, you know.
yeah. Or even like disc golf. It's like people see disc golf as like a leisurely thing that you do with your friends and hang out. But there's people out there who are like, this is serious to them. They're really serious about it. And so that was kind of like, I thought 99% of people were going to be military, but no.
Well, they say, I was talking to some military guys, some special forces guys, not too long ago up at Sawmill, and they were like, our military doesn't have, we got some good shooters, but they're not the best. The best out there are civilians. They're the best snipers, the best, performance shooters. And of course, you have some high-level military guys, but if you look at the whole, our civilian guys are the ones you got to watch out for that are really good because they spend all their time doing that.
Because that's all they do. If you're in the military, you can't just only work on precision shooting. You have to work on all kind of stuff.
Yeah. So that's what makes America great, I think, is that we're able to do that, Mm-hmm. And if anybody tries to come over here, they got to worry about not just our military, but our civilians too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Very the movie The Patriot.
Oh yeah.
Worry about.
I love that freaking movie.
Crazy stuff. But it was
they take it so seriously. I mean, obviously, we're dealing with rifles, we're dealing with weapons that can kill you, and they give no leniency if you mess up.
Like safety-wise.
Safety-wise,
obviously, you have to.
So
if you're running competitions that involve firearms, you have to be the safest and the most strenuous on safety, or else you're not going to last as a competition.
No.
You're not going to remain around.
Philip was talking about, and these ladies were here actually doing it again. There was a lady team last year, the first lady team to finish the Mammoth Sniper Challenge. Her last shot of the competition, I think she had a misfire or something like that, and they disqualified her right there. She had one shot left, and it was an accidental misfire, I guess, downrange, and they're like, nope, you're out. And they would have been the first lady team to finish the Mammoth Sniper Challenge. And they were back, though. They went back this year. They were on my team. Really sweet people.
Dang.
Yeah. But that's it. You mess up one time, boom, you out.
Yeah, that's nuts. I got to experience it from the outside, kind of watching, and it was there was people there who obviously take it seriously. Like Philip was like, yeah, man, I used to compete 6 times a year. I used to do 6 of these things a year.
He was the guy that was on my team. He's our buddy.
Yeah, really good shooter. You could tell. You'll see the footage Friday when it comes out, just how good he was compared.
But we had a lot of groups on board with us. I mean, you had Grunt Style. They pretty much sponsored me. You had what were some of the other ones? You had Grunt Style. You had Kafaru. They gave me literally a $700 pack. Kafaru jacket, which that thing is amazing. Like I was sitting there in a t-shirt with that it felt like a lightweight jacket. I was sweating in that bad boy. I just need some gloves next time. My hands were freezing. City Arsenal.
Yeah, local
Rugged
suppressors, Gators, eyewear. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool gear.
It was awesome. It was fun. So it kind of lit a fire in me. I want to do this again. I want to get on this. This is something I can get into, and something that you can do. Yeah, guys out there, 60 years old, competing in this thing. You can do this forever. So,
for a while.
I mean, you got the rucks you got to think about, but you got to make. But that helps keep you in shape.
Yeah.
We got up at 4:45 a.m. I don't remember the last time I had to wake up at 4:45. And we only got 4 hours of sleep because we had to pick your behind up at 11 o'clock, bring you out on base, get you ready. But how cold it was, you had to deal with the cold weather. I mean,
which
for us,
the
that's
week
cold.
before it was 75 degrees and rainy here, and then that week you drop down there, it was in the 30s until 1 o'clock.
Yeah, dudes out there with short sleeve shirts on and shorts, just trucking. They did not even care.
They know it. They've
It was
been doing
fun.
it.
It was
They're
fun.
experienced.
But doing stuff like that puts you in mind, like, if stuff really happened in America, if somebody tried to invade, would you be ready?
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't have been ready. But what I thought about it afterwards, it was fun. Like, it was fun in that you can prepare for stuff like that. You know, that's like a man's dream. Zombie apocalypse, I'm going to be ready, you know? And that's what the kind of mindset I was like.
It's a dream, but it's not. It's like a stupid dream.
Yeah. Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, just any sort of like
But
battle.
you have to, like you said, you have to think
I ain't
about what
trying to
zombies
like
it is.
die.
Like, what movies? Are they the ones from I Am Legend? Nah, dude.
Those aren't zombies. Those are like vampires.
Still, they were kind of like zombies. In the book, they're vampires.
Debatable.
Or Dawn of the Dead. Those guys were
Dawn of the
fast.
Dead. Those are or World War Z,
What?
where they were just like stacking up on each other.
Yeah.
Like just pure relentlessness.
If it was me,
Or The Walking Dead, which literally they're just walking around.
Yeah,
like I
that
don't
would be
understand how you just be dying by those guys.
or Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, another great film.
Even better.
The best. Get the Winchester.
You immediately got to go to a mall, lock it up.
Got to.
Can't
Questionable
go, you can't
though,
go to a mall.
dude.
Windows, they can break in.
Too much crapping in over there,
Yeah.
man.
You would have to have like an underground bunker or something, just out in the woods, or island. Go to Hartwell. Got an island.
Can't, bro. Cause there's zombies on the island already. Dawn of the
No,
Dead.
little
Case
one,
in
the little
point.
Island, that little tiny islands out there you can camp out on. You can fish. You know what I mean?
You don't want to fish on Lake Hartwell though, Bo.
If you had to.
Radiation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, then we go to freaking Kiwi.
Or
Joe Cassie.
something like that. But what would be your go-to?
That if I had that option of out in water, because you know zombies can't swim, they just drown, blah blah blah.
No, they don't. They walk through the ocean, bro. Haven't you ever seen Land of the Dead?
No, what? How many of the deads are there?
Land of the Dead. They just walk on the bottom of the ocean, and then they just pop up on the other side, dude.
Nah, I
There
look
goes
at that as
your
like
theory.
humans with like diseases and they can still die. You shoot them in the head, they're dead. They drown, they're dead.
They don't need to breathe. That's why zombieism don't work.
I guess.
That's why the only things that would work would be like disease. It would be like a disease.
Yeah.
Like 28 days later or 28 weeks later. Those were cool too.
Give me a boat. Go out to an island. If it's a lake or an ocean, that would be prime real estate. Hard for them to get to the water, and you'll see them coming. I guess maybe. I mean, where else would you go? You can't go to a mall. Then the next thing you know, like Dawn of the Dead, you had like millions of people out there in front of the mall just because they know you're there. Oh, how you gonna get with it? One window breaks, you're gone. You're donezo.
Yeah, but the Dawn of the Dead zombies were crazy.
Sewer?
Nah,
No.
bro.
No.
Because if you like shot a pistol in the sewer, you'd lose your hearing.
Oh yeah, I lost my hearing outside, man. For like
Yeah,
a
you
day.
did.
My earpieces froze and they didn't fit in my ear right, and I was like, ear ringing for all day. One of the days this weekend.
I think that's what's cool about it. That's kind of shocked me. What shocked me about it is I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to remember the rules.
Oh, yeah, which Philip,
Because they come
my
out
man
there.
Philip
I know,
recorded
dude.
everything on his phone.
Because they come out there before you start a stage. The RSO comes out there and he reads the rules twice. That's it. And everybody's got their notebooks out. They're like taking notes. All right, this is what I got to do. I got to hit this target. I got to make impact, or I got to just shoot at, hit or miss, this range. The target is this color, is this shape and size. You got to look for this. Because these ranges, they have multiple targets. So you have to listen to the specific ones, because you could be shooting one and get 0 points for it. So you got to pay attention. So the stage one, I knew immediately that it was going to be a rough time for Steven when he starts giving the rules. Everybody whips out their notebook and their pen and they're taking notes. Steven's just like looking around. He's like,
I didn't know. I had no idea. Philip didn't discuss that.
because you didn't have any training, bro. He didn't even get you through like elementary school training to get you to the.
But what even better than the notebooks, he recorded off his phone, so we can always go back and listen. And like you said, the different rules, and you have to figure out with your teammate, we can do this, we can do that. All right, I'm going to stand to the left, you stand to the right. So, for instance, one of the courses, the guy standing on the left, the guy standing on the left,
You got to work on your lingo,
has to
bro.
shoot from the left to the right. Guy on the right's got to shoot the right from the left. They didn't say we could shoot. We couldn't shoot at the same time, right? So we're trying to figure all that out. He didn't say that. We had to go back and listen. Oh, we can shoot at the same time. You don't have to wait on me. things like that. We're discussing with some of the other teams. Did he say this? Did he say that? Can we do this? Can we do that? And we had 5 minutes after the rules to ask questions. Is that rain, dude?
Yeah, it's
Can
pouring,
you hear
bro.
that rain? It's wild.
Pouring.
Pouring,
Yeah, 5 minutes to ask questions.
And after that,
yeah, that's it. It
you
is
ask
what
a
it
question,
is.
they're like, can't answer it.
Yeah. Nuts.
Yeah.
That was like, I was like, dang, man, that's tough.
My calves, not my calves, like my shin. What do you call that part of your foot, your shin bone?
Your front shin.
Literally, you touch your shin bone and slide your finger either to the left or the right of your shin. All that down, all that through there, all that meat down through there, so sore right now. See, I'm used to being barefoot, and I'm in pretty good shape. I'm in fight shape, right?
Which
And
is obviously different than this shape,
way
right?
different than running with a 55-pound pack and running 3 or 4 miles, 5 miles, more than that a day, and having those heavy boots on. And that's what was the difference, because I'm used to wearing slides every day to work or being barefoot every day, training. I don't have these heavy boots on, and just from doing this, the muscles that it takes to lift your foot up, all sore, super sore. So I was feeling it. I was feeling it. My hips, so when you're wearing your ruck and you got 55 pounds.
Your pack.
Your pack, yeah. Your pack. You have to have all that weight sitting on your hips, not your shoulders.
Yeah.
So my hips are sore.
So that you don't mess your back up.
Yeah.
Right.
And obviously when you wear a book bag, it hurts for all.
You got to have snacks throughout the day. You guys got to bring your own food. You got to camp out.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Philip whipped out his coffee maker. I want some coffee. It's ready. Dude, perfect. Super satisfying. He had his metal spoon,
I love watching that stuff on the internet. I can sit there and watch guys camp out. I watch camping and cooking channel. Yeah. So satisfying.
I know, dude.
The guys just cook up their stuff and they make their food look so good. You hear the bacon sizzling. When I'm going that week of weight cut, that's what I watch. I watch them cooking stuff. Oh, it's the best. And all they do is camp out. They either make a place to stay, build their tent, and then they just cook.
Yeah.
Just the ASMR.
Yeah.
Smart part of it. And they eat it
Yeah.
So good.
So good, dude.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it next year, but I'm going to be prepared. Tony, you're doing it next year too.
Yeah, but why you got to wait till next year? So are there any other competitions you can do?
I guess. I don't know. That's a good question.
There's a lot more.
We need to do a small one before we do that one again, because I don't think I would have made it, bro.
You did make it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I know. So we got all that on footage. Make sure you guys check out this Friday's upload to see exactly how good WB did in this competition.
Amazing, Tony. What are you talking about?
There were some good guys out there.
Yeah. One of the guys was from Greenville.
Yeah, there was another team of a Steven and a Phillip from Greenville in their squad, which is crazy.
Because I'm Steven.
And you were with Phillip?
There were 2 Steves and Phils. And the 2 Phils were short and the 2 Steves were tall. No. The other team, the Steve was short and the Phil was tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun, though.
Good time. Good time.
We definitely got to do that. I'm trying to get Chris Wyman out there, too.
We got to get Chris in one. Maybe Steven and Phil, me and Chris. But I want Dad to – I don't know if Dad could do it.
Well, they have a senior division where you don't have to ruck. You can stay in a hotel literally every night.
Nice.
You just go out there and perform. You had Hoist Gracie out there.
He didn't compete, though.
No, he didn't compete, but he was out there. I didn't know he was all into that.
Well, his kids are in the military.
Wow, I didn't know that.
He said he had one at Fort Benning, which is down the road.
And they say, my buddy Philip says he's at all these competitions all the time. He was out there shooting, and, he did that one year, and he said the worst part of it was laying on the ground. He's like, I can do everything else, but getting up the next day from laying off the ground, he could barely move. He's like, I ain't doing it again. So, Hoist Gracie was out there. And there's a lot of MMA fighters in the military. Kelsey, who was part of
Grunt Style,
she helped Amanda Nunes in a lot of her camps. She's from Florida. So she trained with Amanda Nunes, which is really cool to actually hang out with her.
Oh, that's why she's a big fan, huh?
Yeah. Hung out with Amanda Nunes. He had Hoist Gracie out there. There was a few guys out there I saw with cauliflower ear. So I think the military and MMA, that group.
Yeah, makes sense.
Battle. war.
You were eating Chad
Viking.
Mendez's food.
Yeah, I was eating Chad Mendez's food.
Yeah. Yeah. You're snacking on it at least.
What are you trying to say, dude?
Did you really get to eat his food?
Yeah, I didn't get to eat it. I had it with me, but I didn't get to eat it. Just leave it at that, sweet tea.
Yeah.
It was fun. So,
Piqued my interest for sure, but it's an expensive
very
hobby.
expensive. It was
Goodness
like $750 just to join.
What?
Just to compete, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's why we need you guys to hit that subscribe, support the channel so we can get Sweet Tea doing it next year.
Gracious, Bo. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to getting back into that, seeing if we can compete, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Let's do it, man. You be my team member?
We'll see. We'll see
I think
how it
you
all
should be
goes.
my team member because you're very good at listening to rules and 2, game planning. So I think Chris will need Philip. If we get Chris Wyven to do it too, him and Philip need to be partners, and me and you need to be partners.
No, me and Philip will be partners, and you and Chris will be partners.
No, we will not. We would fail immediately.
Yeah, that's the point.
No,
me
it's
and
not.
Philip
We gotta
will win.
finish this thing together. Me and Chris are literally two peas in a pod. We're the same when it comes to that ADD thing happening.
Yes, 100%.
Because half the time, that guy was going over the rules. I had to force myself back to listen to this guy. I kept thinking about other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't help it. I was like, thank goodness. And then when he popped out the recorder, I don't have to listen at all.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I hate listening.
Oh, no. I know you do. You never get
Y'all know what it's about. I hate listening.
Yeah.
We got some fights coming up, man.
We do. First fight card of the year. I'm not going to be honest with you. The main event is dope.
Yeah.
The co-main event would have been dope, which that recently just fell through the cracks. I mean, talking like within the past couple days, it was Muslim Salikov taking on Michael Pajeda, the flip Brazilian guy. So two strikers going at it. So it would have been a banger, but Salikov pulled out. Not really sure why. I don't think anyone knows why. But the main event is Giga Chikadze taking on Calvin Kattar.
That's going to be a freaking massive just banger. That's going to be a banger for sure. Both stand-up
Why
guys,
is it going to be a banger, bro?
Because, number one, Kattar is known to sit there in the pocket and try and knock your head off. And Giga's got some of the highest level kickboxing in the MMA game right at the moment, just liver kicking fools left and right. So pretty much boxer versus kickboxer.
Yeah.
And the last time I saw Kattar knock somebody out, I thought he killed him. I thought he killed Jeremy Stevens.
With that elbow.
Oh, my God. He ran right into it.
Nuts.
Dead.
That was crazy elbow.
It's been a while since Kattar's fought, though, since he got beat by Max
a year.
Holloway.
Well, 364 days since he last fought.
Yeah.
Max Holloway. So is he going to stand in the pocket and bang?
I know Gig is not going to allow him to. Try not to let him do that. He's going to try and keep the range and pick him apart. I mean,
go to the liver kick,
right?
obviously.
Boxer wants to stay in that boxing range. He wants to stay in that range. Kickboxer wants to be able to use his legs. So I have a feeling that Giga Kachiga is going to be trying to keep the distance.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah. How it's
You
going to go?
think Kattar's going to try to stay in his face? It's been a year since he took that beating.
That's how he fights.
Yeah, but
I mean, hopefully
he had
he's
a
learned
year
something
off.
since he's fought Max, and maybe that's one of the reasons. I don't know if he's been injured, but I know he's been working on some stuff. So, hopefully, but that's not the only thing. You got Derek Lewis. I mean, breaking news. I don't know if that's for sure or not. Going to be taking on the
that's added to the Israel Adesanya
New
card.
Zealand sensation,
Tai Tuivasa.
Chai Tuivasa.
I don't think he's from New Zealand though.
Where's he from? Hawaii?
No, I think he's from
Australia. Is he Australian?
Maybe he's from New Zealand.
I think he's New Zealand.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, man. How do you see that? I just see Tai Tuivasa. I mean, he's got some heavy hands. Of course, you know, he can knock out some big boys. He just knocked out.
He's from Australia.
Okay. Who was on my card? The Burns fight. Who did he knock out? Who was that?
He knocked out Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how big he was. Also, and the sweetest dude. He was so nice.
Greg Hardy.
Yeah. He was like, hey, man, dude, man, I love you, bro. You know, he's giving me hugs and stuff and super nice. I mean, if you're his opponent, he's not going to be nice to you, obviously. But
Well, he's
Tuivasa
also
knocked him out.
not very nice to females, apparently.
Oh, didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. What happened?
He got kicked out of the NFL for domestic violence.
What?
Like, yeah, crazy stuff.
Golly.
Yeah.
But you know, Derek Lewis got some heavy hands, and Tuivasa's got some heavy hands. So that's
Ty
gonna be a
Tuivasa's number
banger.
11.
Wow, he's fighting up what, the number 2 dude?
3.
Number 3 dude? Obviously.
That's crazy. Derek took that fight. I wonder
probably-
why. I wonder what's
I
going
know
on
why.
with why.
You know, he knows that this guy's not going to try and take him down. He's like, yes, I can just stand there and bang. Just
Yeah,
throw.
you don't want to do that with the Black Beast, bro.
Uh-huh. But Tuivasa, he's quick. I think he's quicker than Derek Lewis.
That's an odd fight. That's an odd fight. I wonder why that they did that. I mean, Tom Aspinall should be up there fighting.
Well, Tuivasa, he's got a name. He's pretty popular with
but
the
so is Tom
Chewies.
Aspinall. He's a banger from England.
Let me see what he looks like, because I have no idea who you're talking about.
You'll know when you see him.
Yes, sir. Let me see. I think I've seen him once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like
Who did he just fight?
doing
He just
really
fought
well.
somebody.
Spivak. He beat Arlovsky.
Yeah.
Um,
So you got that fight coming up.
Collier.
Now we're trying to fight a fight for Volkanovski.
He's 4-0.
Like everybody's
We ain't-
everybody's jumping at him.
Yeah, but we ain't finished talking about Derek Lewis in this one yet, bro.
We're done yet, huh?
That's what I'm saying that we're trying to discuss. Why did Ty Tuivasa get that fight? And why did Derek Lewis take that fight?
Over there on your phone, dog.
I'm looking up the stats. Y'all know the deal. Don't even.
So who you got?
That's,
winning
that's
that
his
fight?
ADHD kicking in. He's just
Sorry,
talking
I'm moving on
about.
to the next thing.
Always can't even like let the
Too
steak
fast.
marinate.
Too fast
You know what I
for you.
mean? He's like
Too
eating
quick.
the steak as it's marinating. It's like, bro, like let it marinate, let it sit, let it soak up. He's like,
Can't
nope.
when I'm hungry.
So I feel like Derek Lewis is kind of like you were whenever you were like fighting for the belt. Like he's like
Right there on the
could
cusp.
be the best in the world, but like just not.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah, he's beaten everybody except for Ngannou and Gane. Those two guys
Gone.
gone.
The top 2 guys. Dude, yeah, he's knocked out everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody that I thought was going to take him down, he gets back up. He's just strong. I feel like he was just got this strength about him, and he's got this special power that some people have where they touch you with their pinky, you're going out.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I wish I had that power.
No, you don't. You're like kind of like frail and stuff. You have that speed though. You have that quickness.
Thanks.
That's your benefit.
Speed
You
and
ain't
cardio.
got that one hit of
except
quitter.
for my
You did in
last
your
fight.
kickboxing days. But obviously,
But it was different. You didn't have to
Yeah.
worry about a takedown.
yeah, you could really load up on some shots.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Triple C versus Volkanovski.
Triple C. So I saw where Korean Zombie wanted a piece. I saw where
Yeah, I mean,
everybody was like just calling him out. I saw that all at once. Everybody calling Volkanovski. Max Holloway, are they doing that? Is that
no.
gonna be a third
It was
fight?
scheduled, but Max Holloway had to pull out.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but that's why everybody's jumping in on it.
Dang.
They had that fight scheduled.
So
but
you think
Max
Henry
Holloway
Cejudo's
had-
going to get it? Is that confirmed?
It's not confirmed.
Okay. I would like to see that. I would watch that. I would pay for that.
Cejudo, and
Yeah.
he aggravates an injury, so he's out of the fight.
You know, he gets that 125-pound title, 135-pound title, and then the 145. I don't see him being Volkanovski, but it would be a fun fight
Yeah.
for show.
You don't see him beating Volk Badolk?
I don't. I just don't see
Why?
it. I feel like there's better guys in that division, bigger guys than Henry Cejudo. I mean, are they the same? Like, who's taller? Volkanovski's got to be taller. Are they the same height? He's stronger. You going up 2 weight classes, dude.
Yeah. They didn't say. They didn't say why he got injured or what he injured, but.
Everybody getting injured.
I mean,
man.
that would
What's been
definitely be a
bid?
pool. That would definitely be a name on the card. Bring back Henry Cejudo.
There'll be some
You know what I'm
his
saying?
people do come out of retirement and fight for the title.
Yeah, but if you're talking money, and when you're the
Yeah.
belt holder, that's what you're talking about is money. It's when you
Yeah.
get the money, you get the pay-per-views, you get all that.
And
type
he
of
retired
money.
with the belt, so
Mm-hmm.
you
To
know,
come back
bring
and
this
win the
dude back.
145 would be nuts.
He'd
Let's
be
see.
the trip holder.
He'd be the quadruple C.
Quadruple champ. Champ. Instead of champ, it's champ.
Champ.
Needs to come up to 155. What you looking up right now, why?
I'm looking up the people. Okay, so Volkanovski, he's beat Max twice. He beat Ortega. Yeah, I mean, give it to Korean. Give it to Zombie. Give it to Zombomb.
They haven't fought?
I don't think so.
The old Zombomb? What y'all think? Who do y'all
He
think
won his
should
last
him?
fight. He beat Dan Ige. He lost to Ortega though.
So you got that coming up too?
Yeah.
I'd say give it to Sahudi McNudy. That would be a fun fight. Give it to him or Zombie. You got some really good ones coming up.
You do. They're starting the year off.
Right?
They're starting the year off solid,
I think
dude.
14 days until Ngannou and gone. Correct?
13, I think.
13 days now?
Yeah.
What happens
Monday,
if Ngannou wins? I mean, does he re-sign? If Gon wins,
He said he's not, dude.
really? Where's he gonna go?
Who knows?
I saw where Tyson Fury wants to fight him with MMA gloves.
Oh, Mo. That'd be crazy.
Of course, it's just boxing.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nuts.
dude. Best in the world at boxing? Dude, you're not the best in the world. You're best in the world at MMA. And you swing hard. I mean, you swing hard, but I mean,
Yeah, he wouldn't touch Tyson.
Yeah, Wilder has got that power and he's got better technique, and he got finished. He got beat by Tyson. Ain't no way, Francis. With MMA gloves
Francis's only shot would be to just catch him.
Just catch him.
Because, I mean, there's a big difference between what do they fight in heavyweight boxing? Is it 10 or 12 ounce? Doesn't matter. 10 or 12 versus 4 ounces.
Woo!
That's a
Even-
huge difference.
Yeah.
And Ngannou's used to fighting with that.
And knowing that about blocking and stuff, knowing how to block with MMA gloves on is a big deal. You don't block right, you don't cover that whole noggin, you get hit on that ear, out you
Nuts.
go. So that could play into Ngannou's favor if Tyson, of course Tyson's smart. He's gonna realize, all right, I can't just hold my fist up and block. I'll knock myself out.
Yeah.
So
A lot of bangers happening coming up in the first few weekends of the
new year, and Whitaker and Stylebender
That's what I'm saying.
too. When is that one? When is that?
Lot
Is
of
that on
great
the same
stuff.
card?
That is UFC 271, which is in February.
February. Ooh, speaking of February, birthday coming up.
I know, dude.
February 11th, guys. Put that on your calendar. Whoop, whoop. Big turning 39.
UFC 271, February 12th.
Ooh, the day after my birthday, boy.
February 12th.
So my birthday's on a Friday this year. All right.
Awesome.
What you
So,
gonna get me,
a lot of cool stuff, nothing. A lot of cool stuff happening. A lot of big fights coming up. Starting off this weekend, Kattar versus Chikadze. Did you pick who you think you're gonna win that fight?
I did not pick. I'm gonna go with Kattar because I like him. We did a UFC Twitch stream together, and Giga, even though I think he's one of the best strikers in the UFC, I don't know if he likes me, dude.
No, he doesn't, because you didn't say that he was one of the better strikers in the UFC in
I
one
didn't
video.
know who he was at the
I
time.
know. He really hasn't fought like a whole lot of people. The biggest name he's fought so far is Cub.
Yeah, Cub Swanson. Yeah, I did a breakdown or a pick, like top 5 strikers and best strikers in the UFC, and he won one of them, and I guess he was mad at me that I didn't pick him. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Dang, that's
I didn't
messed
know who
up.
he was. I'm sorry.
A lot of people still kind of don't.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But after watching him fight, he's sick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got like a million fights.
I think he's going to win.
Yeah. You think Giga's going to win?
Yeah.
Giga?
Giga Chikadze. I think Giga Chikadze is going to win.
You just like saying his name because you can pronounce it.
Yeah.
Giga Chikadze. Giga.
I feel like
His distance.
I feel like he's just going to be able to. I mean, if you're looking at it objectively, if you're looking at him, I mean, Kattar's got really good boxing. He's really good getting in the pocket.
I get that.
But I feel like Chikadze is also really good at kickboxing and keeping the range. He's not just going to let Kattar get in on the inside and land some big blows.
He definitely has more tools in his striking arsenal than Kattar does.
Kattar really doesn't kick a whole lot.
But he's got a mean elbow, though. Don't run into that bad
mean
boy.
hellbow, bro.
That's what that is. That's what you should call it.
We
Switch
did.
it.
We called it on the video,
called it
the
hellbow?
hellbow.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. It'll
So
knock
I
the
got Cater,
out
you
of
got Giga.
Yeah. 100%.
Split again, Sweet Tea. I think you do that on purpose.
Definitely.
I pick a
Every
fighter,
time
Tony
you
always
pick
picks-
somebody, they lose.
I know it's terrible. I'm terrible at it.
Yeah. So I'm
I am the
definitely not
worst.
picking your fighter.
I'm just not gonna start. I'm just when one of these fighters gonna pick up on that. I'm like, don't you ever
pick me
talk about
again.
my fight
Mhm.
ever. Don't ever pick me. Yeah.
But looking forward to it. We're going to be down in Charleston for the UFC 270 card. It's going to be dope. We're going to be bringing y'all some more of the day in the life type stuff.
Oh yeah.
So-
if you're in Charleston at the not this coming weekend, but next,
UFC 270.
come on out. to
Charleston
man.
Sports Pub. WB will be down there signing some
Great.
autographs, kissing some babies. So bring your baby on by if you wanted to get kissed by Wonderboy and get an autograph.
Let's
you know what I
go.
mean?
Just
Watching
hang out.
UFC 270. We'll be down there.
Tony's gonna be there too.
Short trip. Yep.
All right. Wow. We're going there.
Hanging out.
You know what's the plan? We're going there and back.
Absolutely.
All right.
I ain't
You're
farting
driving?
around down there.
Road trip.
Yeah, road trip. It's only 2 hours from
Road
us.
trip.
So,
I love
anyways,
road
guys,
trips, dude.
we are primed for a big year this year on the channel. A lot of cool stuff happening. A lot more vlog, day in the life stuff happening. We're just gonna be dropping content, and of course, Technique Tuesdays will still be there. Just all kind of
We're doing
stuff.
it
So,
all.
if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you don't miss it. We got a lot of cool stuff happening.
Yeah, man. And I feel bad for Tony because Tony, you have to edit all this stuff, dude.
It
There's
don't matter.
anybody willing to help my man Sweet Tea do some editing. Number one, you got to be like just as good as this guy. He's amazing.
And you got to be real cheap.
yeah. Oh,
Goodness
my
gracious.
dude.
'Cause
So,
it
hey man,
ain't-
would you want? We got anybody out there to help Sweet Tea? It's like
Intern?
$10,000.
intern, if you're in college, you're trying to get that internship. I don't know how all that works.
Let's go, dude. We
Hit
got
us up. You know what I mean?
Hit us up.
Hit me up. Email down in the description below.
Sweet Tea, another great pod.
Kick off
Be-
the week strong.
Be watching the video for this week, man.
Yep.
See how Wonderboy-
Friday. See how good or not good WB's precision shooting skills are. And
It wasn't. Okay, never mind.
yeah,
Can't-
don't say
I'm not
anymore.
saying that.
You just gotta watch this Friday. Check it out.
See you guys later, man. Love you. Love you, Sweet Tea. Peace.
Love you, bro. Peace.